Well, good evening, my lovelies. I didn't even give any warning tonight, did I? Let's just get you up on my messenger. Sorry, messages, not messenger. So, just mute myself as well. That would be a good plan. Okay. There we go. I think we're in. There we go. Right. So tonight I thought I'd share the iconic dies and garden birdhouses with you. Okay. So we have iconic dies. These are, ooh, love these. Hang on, I've got a pot of them somewhere. Where have I put it? Not there. There it is, right in front of my eyes. So this pot, I have been trimming and cutting out a few bits and pieces, lots of flowers, and oh, there's a random meadow die. Some branches. I've discovered something you can do with the branches as well, which some people may have spotted if you've used them on the card I made the other day. But there was something I want to try and make a card using these two combined. So let me just move this out of the way. That's another card I'm going to show you after. Very simple card, that one. Okay. Who have we got? Hi, Mum. Hi, Linda. Hi, Rosie. Okay, Linda, should I call you Mum as well, or sister? Sister. Hi, sister. Right. Okay. So I've cut out lots of shapes from these ones. They don't have stamps to go with them, but they match well with lots of other stuff. So I thought we'd have a go with this. So I have cut out some small pieces of basic white. So if I grab, and I thought I'd make a little scene, so I don't need a big piece of paper. I might zoom you in a little bit though, so that you can see what we're doing. Okay, so I need some blocks. Oh, that was rather loud, wasn't it? Okay, so I may sneak in a snail, because why not? Okay, I haven't used some of these stamps before, so this is us going it together. So what I thought I would do is lay some of this down, and then I can use maybe put the dies over the top. Okay, so if we put, so indecisive. So if we put one there, my ink pad's trying to jump around the room, and then maybe one there. I think that will be fine for that. Then I also want to have a birdhouse standing in my garden. So I'm just going to put that there. And I like the stem because it gives you some shading, so it's not just one straight line all filled in. Hi, Louise. He's stalking today. Okay, so then we have these really sweet little You can actually see it better on the box. Some little bunches of flowers. So I will find a block to put that one on. That's not going to fit on there, so that'll have to wait to go on this one. So I will grab some mint macaron. And then we're going to place at the bottom of the post. Oh dear, that was bad, wasn't it? I couldn't even remember my words then. So I like to do them at different heights so that they don't look all exactly the same. So that's that one. Then we will take that one off and put this one on. Oh, my blocks need washing again. I am a mucky person. So we're going to do this just to try and give it some different dimension. Maybe a cheeky little corner one there. It's got a row across the bottom. So my birdhouse, just because I can, is going to be coloured. Now, which colour shall I do? I wonder if we could have a fresh freesia birdhouse. I don't see why not. Which one do we go for? I really like this. It's like a cylindrical one. It's really cute. So try and aim it correctly. Like so. And then I'm going to get my Daffodil Delight blending pen and my light fresh fuchsia, put my teeth back in, and I'm just going to put a bit of a wiggle of colour on here, a bit more over here, and it doesn't have to be perfect colouring, as you can see, because mine isn't. So we're going to go in with the yellow now. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Ruth. Okay. Here we go. So we're just popping some colour down. And then I feel like it's a bit stark, so we're going to put some colour. So I'm just going to grab a piece of scrap paper. To pop underneath. And we're going to colour that in with a blending brush. Let's find a blending brush that's not got, that one's yellow. Not that I remember using yellow. Is that one purple? I'll need that one for the sky in a minute. That one's brown. Oh my goodness. Okay, note to self, have to label the blending brushes. I know I had a green one because I used it. Oh, there we go. That one's slightly blue, but it's fine. Move that out of the way. So we're going to go with soft succulent. And then I'm just going to gently colour up from the bottom. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to grab Old Olive. No, I'm not mint macaron I want again. Where are you? Fresh freesia. Where have I put? Put him all the way over there, poor thing. forgot you had a class tonight, Ruth. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe off a little bit of that colour. Grab the mint macaron, and then just going to gently give it a little bit of, I don't want it too dark, so just a bit of colour behind there. And then over the tree. And a little bit here, and then I'm going to change to blue, and I'm going to use Bermuda Bay because it's a really nice light jolly blue. There we go. Turn it round again, and then gently with this one, if I press too hard I'll get lines. Just going to go down, get a bit more. There we go. Right, now I've got a bit of colour on. So my sentiment is going to go here, but I want to add a bit of dimension to it now. So bring back in our little pot. Now we have some, now these are going to be white. I will colour them once I've decided which ones I put in where. So we've got some little white ones. There's a few bigger ones, but I'm not sure I want the bigger ones. There is some mushrooms in here as well. So, oh, that one's broken. Apologies. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the branches have got like a vein in them that you could leave like that, and when you colour it, the colour will pick up darker within the grooves, so it gives it a lovely shade in. But the other day what I did was, and I'm going to do two branches, was I got my scissors. I can get my fingers on them. I know you're there. There you are. I got my scissors and I left it together this end. But oh, excuse my nails. I was supposed to paint them, but Aaliyah went to sleep at 27 minutes past 8. So we trim the branch off there, and we trim the branch. Oh, if I can get my scissors in there properly. Here, and then I just go back in. Oh, that one actually looks like a bit of a thorn, so that's fine. So I just go back in and trim off if I think it looks a bit odd, which that bit there might do. There we go. And then you can separate them a little bit so they become wider branches. So I'm just going to pop that onto there. And then this one, I will do the same, but I'm going to shorten it a little bit. So I'm just going to trim up there and then trim off any lumpy bumpy bits that don't look like they belong. There we go. And then this time I'm going to place it here, and I'll glue them down and then I'll just trim off the edge. So what I'm going to do is take them off, get my green, but this time I'm going to go with garden green because I wanted to stand out, not too much, but a little bit. So then I'm just going to brush on. Why am I doing green, guys? Why am I doing green? I should be doing brown. Okay, we're just going to get the crumb cake out. That's the brown one. Okay. always fixable. Look at that, I've coloured the leaves in already. Marvellous. Hi Cindy. Hi Janet. Hi Margaret. Okay, so I haven't coloured the leaves yet, but you can just shade in the branch so it looks, it's instead of just colouring it with a pen. And then for the green ones, that's the green, isn't it? Yeah, grab the green and just brush on the very tips of the branches. Oh, a little bit down here. Make him green, there we go. So then this one, we will take our brown again, and you just brush up with the direction of the branches, because you can go round in circles, but they are quite fragile. So if you do go round in circles, you are literally only moving the bristles on the spot, so I can feel it staying in the same place on my finger and spinning around, rather than doing big circles. I'll just rip it to shreds because I would. I'm not very gentle. Right, so then we need some green leaves on the ends, like so. Little one there. And I mean, you could colour the leaves with a blending pen if you fancied, but I quite like mine looking quite, that's brown, Wendy. I like mine looking quite natural. So there you go. So then we'll bring back in our page. And it's a nice simple card. So we're going to, and it doesn't matter if it goes over the birdhouse. Place that one like that. Oh, further in, like that. And then this one, separate it out a little bit. Place it on the card. And it's going to be glued down like that. So now I'm going to get me glue. And we're going to put, I'm going to put some on the stem here where I know, hang on just a second, gooey bit of me glue. I think I left it open a bit too long last time I used it. Oh, now it's coming out. Loads! So you can pinch it from one bit for the next bit. Okay. And then I don't want to go right to the very ends because I want the branches to stick up slightly on the page. So I'm just going to pop it back on. And then you can just stick it down where you'd like it, roughly. Like so. And then this one, can't decide whether to sort of overlap them a little bit like that or come in a little bit. I think that looks quite cute. So we're going to go from this part and then a couple of blobs. Okay. Let's trim off these edge. There we go. Right. So I feel like this bit here is a bit bare, so I'm just going to grab my tree again and my crumb cake. And I'm just going to ink up a little bit on the corner here, so that I can just put a little branch in there just to even it out. And then I will be sticking a few little flowers in there as well as a bird. So in this set you get 3 birds. You've got one facing this way and then 2 facing to the left. So, and they're really cute and they're really nice to colour as well. I'll show you, because actually I've made every single one I've made so far has been a robin. Okay, so let's put the lid back on. I am going to rid this piece of paper and bring back in my foam mat. And I've got a little... So I'm going to use crumb cake again because I think early espresso, which is the other brown I've got, will be a bit too dark for this card. So let's tap tap tap. I'm going to place a bird down here. I am going to make him, I'm going to ground him down there. I won't. I'm sorry, you missed me stamping him then. Oh no, you just about seen him. Okay. And then I'm going to get my water pen and pick up. I don't have any of the browns in an alcohol pen, otherwise I would use one of those. So I'm just getting a little bit of, where's my scrap paper? I like to test first. There we go. I don't want it too dark, but I don't want him to be like standing out like a sore thumb. So that's that. And then I just used my cherry cobbler, dark cherry cobbler, and I just gave him a little red breast. It's just too cute. You see? Little red breast. Okay, so let's pop that away a second. What else do we have? We have some single blades of grass as well, which I can add more depth to the bottom with. So I use garden green in this one now. And stampy stamp stamp. Oh no, it's under the stamp, between the stamp and the block. Marvellous. So just want to go along and just stamp the odd bit of grass. I want to make it look like he's supposed to be stood there. Pinching some seed from underneath the birdhouse. Then I'm going to take my polished pink and my scrappy paper. So take a couple of flowers, and I want the other end of the, no I don't, I want this end, so colour the middle a little bit. I mean, polished pink is, or is that magenta madness? That's dark magenta madness. That wasn't even polished pink. Sorry, guys. So this is dark polished pink with magenta madness. There we go. Just going to get my pokey tool. It's my pick tool. And poke out the bits in the middle. That one's already done. That one is done too. Then I'm just going to pick them up. And I'm going to colour some more. But I'm going to go with light and dark polished pink this time. Beautiful colour. pokey tool for the centres. How many more do we need? I mean, it is supposed to be a blossom tree, so, you know. Could have some of that. Or we could have some ferns. No, you won't be able to see the sentiment if I stick lots of things on it. Goodness me. I think we'll put some little flowers down the bottom as well, just to make them look like they've fallen out of the tree. Hi, Claire. Oh, sorry, I'm having a chat popping up every second. Okay, I want the little ones because the big ones, they're a little bit, I think they're a little bit too big for this picture. But they will come in handy for another card I want to show you. There's another one. So we'll just quickly colour these. Ooh, don't know why that one's a funny colour already. So we'll have a bit of polished pink in the middle. That's the dark, and then the light. There we go. How is everybody today? Like I said, I was nearly late because Aaliyah was not having that sleeping feeling tonight. She was like, nope, it's not happening, Mum. Sorry. I can't be possibly going to sleep. And then at 27 minutes past, she passed out. Woohoo! Right. So, see, the problem I have is that I am bursting to just grab out my confetti flower punch, but no, we are not going to do this. So I think that's quite cute. I do feel like the house needs to be stood out a bit more. Oh, I have a plan. I have a plan. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to get a scrap piece of white card. No, that's gold. That would be very glamorous for a birdhouse, wouldn't it? Okay, so I'm just gonna move this out of the way. Oh, that's a bit grubby there. There we are. There's a good spit. There's a good spit. There's a good spot here. So this time I think we will cut it out of gorgeous grey. I meant stamp it in gorgeous grape, obviously, but you all knew what I meant, didn't you? Hi, Janet. Did I say hello to Janet? No, I didn't. I'm sure I didn't. I can't remember. There we go. Oh, this is so nice. I'll just dry that before I start trying to cut it out. Okay, so before I do that, I need to colour this stem. So I'm going to get back my crumb cake. Ooh, crumb cake is popular today. Right, I don't want it to be too dark. I just want a hint that it's filled in, like so. There we go. Okay, so move that back out of the way while we cut out our birdie house. Well, besides having aura migraines, which is really weird because I feel sorry for the ones, for people who get migraines that are like really painful. But I lose my sight when I get a migraine because, you know, I have to be different. So it used to scare me a lot, and I think that because it scared me, I kind of made it worse stressing. So now I seem to handle it a lot better than I used to. So all is good. Right, there we go. So we need to give that a bit of colour, I think. What colour shall we colour that in? Maybe we should use Gorgeous Grape. Let me just squeeze a bit more. This isn't a Stampin' Up pen. It doesn't work quite as well as I've seen other people's. So I don't want it to be too even and perfect. And I don't want it to be all exactly the same colour, because I want it to look slightly weathered. So what I'm going to do once I've done this is I'm then going to take my, if I can remember which one it is. It is that one. Oh, let me just let that dry a minute. It's wet. I should have used the alcohol pen. We'll leave that dry while we'll glue our flowers on. Well, I tidied my desk and I've made a right mess already. Should we just have flowers in the tree? Big one there, little one there. Oh, I think that works. Oh, he thinks that works. But so I'm losing you again now, aren't I? My camera keeps slowly moving. It's a bit rude, if you ask me. There we go. Bit too much glue maybe on that one. Right. Stick these down. I have so many plans for this stamp set. Birdhouses are just, oh, honestly. And then the other day when I made a card, I used the post for the birdhouse, and then I took a slim rectangle sentiment from the many messages and I made it into a signpost. And it looked really cute. Right, I definitely think we need more birds because clearly there's not enough birds on this page, seeing as there's a birdhouse and everything. So that can just carry on drying while I add a few more birdies. Okay. So this one is sort of sitting, standing, so it can be standing in the tree. Sort of hiding behind a branch there though, isn't he? This one is going to, what shape is the other one? Will that one fit in there? I feel like I need a perch. I know what I'm going to do. We do have this, which I think is for when you're hanging the house from the tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Because I want a bird right by my birdhouse. I'm going to put that on there. And then I'm going to only ink up half of the stick. And it normally comes out from the middle of the house. Like that. And then I'm going to get my bird. And I'm going to stand him like so. So that's that as well. So what are we going to say on this card? Let's have a look. We've got birthday wishes. Hope each moment of your day is as special as you are. So glad you're here. Hello, welcome back, or just welcome. I like that. I like the way you can do welcome or welcome back. I think we'll go for I don't know. We'll come to that in a second then. Let's have a look how our house is doing. Much better. House is better, everybody. Yeah. Right, is that brown? It is indeed. Let's add a little bit of early espresso. But only a tiny smidge. So we're going to wipe off most of it. And then I'm just going to go over it. Because I want it to be a little distressed. Is anyone else distressed? I'm distressed. There we go. So it's just a bit mottily brown and purple. Okay. Moulding back into shape. And we're going to get some dimensionales. Oh, I've been watching Mary too much. Oh dear. Okay, we only need 2 on there because they're like ginormous compared to the house. So take those off. And then I'm going to place this on there so that you can see the perch. Not in the way of any branches. Like so. Okay. I don't know whether we need something back there. It just looks a bit bare, innit? Right. I need to clean my painting pen. Hang on a second. While I just give it a rinse. There we go. Because we can't have purple bird. I don't think that would go down very well. Well, it might do, but not so much. So, just want to shade him in a little bit. And he's going to be a robin too. This time he's only going to have a little bit. See, this one seems to have lost he's lost his shape because I coloured him in. So I am going to do something you should never do. No, honestly, I'm going to try and see if I can stamp him again to give him his outline back. That's better. There we go. He looks better now. Right, so let's put our sentiment on, because I think I'm just going to stamp it straight on. And I think I'm going to do it in Gorgeous Grape. There we go. Just check it. I like to make sure it's working. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. And there you go. So just to finish it off, I like to frame them, but just with a bit of blending more than anything. Actually, that's brown, so that's no good. Let's not shade it brown. I don't think I'd be very happy with myself if I did that. Right, I'm trying to make sure I put my stamps back because I lost one for like a whole 5 minutes before, and I had a bit of a wobble about it. So I can either nope. Yes. So I'm just going to shade around the edge if I can find the green one again. That's pink. Is that the green one? Oh, that one's brown. Oh, this is just... Do you know what? My paper doesn't get filled because I'm busy doing work. It gets filled because I'm too busy. Oh, that's the green one. Why was it up there? Okay. I'm going to take some Evening Evergreen. Let's go wild. Oh, thank you. Okay. So, I have decided that I really like scene building. And, you know, I've managed to not put a snail on this one. Aren't I good? I like the vintagey look. So when you do like a frame like this, it sort of frames it, but it also gives it a bit of a haze. So, and I haven't managed to do any videos this week between... I had a wedding to go to yesterday. So, and the kids have been poorly, which in hindsight they weren't really. I mean, you know, they were fine. Okay. So, we've only got 2 birds on there, haven't we? Do we need another bird? I think we need another bird. Going the other way though, that would be great. Where's the one? That one. Sorry about the clonking. Hi, Kathy. Oh, don't worry about being late. You can watch it on the catch-up. I'll be loading this video up onto YouTube as soon as time permits me to. So let me just put another bird, because, you know, you can't have a birdhouse with just 2 birds. Maybe we'll have one up there. And actually I quite like the idea of one stood on the edge of the words. Okay. What am I doing? Do you know, I'm mixing my colours up. I can't be doing that. I have to swap them back round. So then we grab our water pen again, and I keep putting the colours away. Maybe we'll have rival birdies this time. Maybe we could have a bit of blue or something. Oh, too much water. I bet I haven't got a tissue or anything. What's it done? Oh, it's soaked in. Oh, well, that's a bit weird. That was a bit... No, don't like that. I'm going to have to colour over that one. Yeah, see this one? Perfect. Okay, so if we get a bit of Pacific Point. And put tiny bit of blue on the belly. I'll re-stamp him. It's okay. He'll be okay. I promise. So I'm just going to get the ink. This time I'm going to use, because I've made the card overall darker, it can just be a dark bird. There we go. Right, let's get rid of all this junk. And we will get a card made. I need this in. Now this is a card I made to make another card, and I didn't use it, so I'm just going to put it in half because it will make 2 small card bases. I think it's the right size. Yes, indeed it is. Okay. So spot of glue. Just check it's the right size actually. It's me saying, I'm just going to put it on here. Right, let's get this on. Yes, Mum, it's a blackbird. Okay, so pop this onto here. So if anybody was wondering about the snails, they are still available to order. They've come back in. They were out for a little bit, I'm sure, when I checked last time. But they're going to be available for a little bit longer, till the end of the month. So if you want snails, you need to get them now. Right, so card number 1. Done. Okay, card number 2. I was actually playing and I discovered, well, I didn't discover because I've done it before, but I like to try and find out what certain stamp sets will do as far as dies, I mean, not stamp sets, as far as what they cut out, because you can use the negative that's left behind as well as the piece you've cut out. So what we're going to do when my little fingers do what I want them to do is, what I did was I wanted to cut out some ferns, and then I accidentally dropped it on top of the green card, and I love that. So, oh look, I've smudged it now. Oh well, that's where the sentiment's going. Just there, see? Just there. So I'm just going to cut this to the right size. This is just a piece of offcut I've got left, and this is 10.5 by 14.5. Really, I need it to be 10 to be the standard size that we use. 10 by 14. So let's have a look. Is that 14? Look at that. Oh no, don't do this. I think my blade needs changing. Oh, it's because I went too close. Look, too close. Never mind, it's all fixable. It's always fixable. Quite like the negative side of that actually. So, how wide are we? We are just about 10 now. But we will gently take a slither off just to make it perfect. Oh, and then we're going to cut this to 10.5. By 14.5 centimetres. And then we shall glue this onto here. Without gluing the table would be a good plan. But of course, this is me we're talking about. Little Miss Messy Glue Person. Right, let's get this. No, that's not straight, is it? No, it's not straight. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right, going to do that. Then I was thinking, it's dangerous, I know. But this cardstock at the back is Evening Evergreen. So I was thinking of putting that across, maybe here, or maybe there, because the bottom of the card's a bit, but you get the idea. So, So the sentiment I was thinking of is a long... There's my Winker Stella. I wondered where that had gone. Where are you? Are you in this one or not? No, you're not in that one. Must be in this one. There we go. Wanted a long, what's that one say? Your kindness means more than you could ever imagine. So I was thinking something like that, because it's so thin, that maybe I could put that on wherever I decide to stick it, and then put that, if I can ever pick it up, on top, so you can see. Wasting the ribbon then. You can't see the ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece of this offcut and I'm going to trim it up. So I'm going to cut it to 10 centimeters, and then I'm going to cut it to 2 centimeters. Let's see how that goes. Straight, yes. Okay. So I could put that across there like that. Should I put it down there? I don't want to hide it. Maybe I should put it right at the very bottom, maybe. Leave a small band. And I'm sure, where's me little... rummage in my little pansy drawers. I don't have one of those fancy silicone rubbers, but this will get the glue off. It doesn't get rid of the complete smudge, but I quite like it down there. And then feel that sentiment's a bit, not smudged, but not quite right, if you know what I mean. What is that one? What's that one? Happy anniversary. Just wanted to say, oh dear, do you know what? This is the bit that I shouldn't really do. Maybe I should just make the cards. Don't put sentiments on them, because I'm not that great with, you know. Oh, I need that for another card. We're gonna, yeah, we'll keep hold of that for the other card. Okay, I promise I will find one now. What's that one? That looks like 2 stuck together. See, I think this one would make a nice sympathy card, actually. Pop that on there like that. Hi Dave, long time no see. Hi Vanessa. Oh, hang on. Ribbon diagonal across corner, starting at where you caught the blade. Oh, Vanessa, are you a genius? Oh, that would look nice. Look at that. You can see the fern through it. Should we have 2 corners? Because do you know what, Vanessa? That would cover my smudge as well. If I could get them both straight. Okay, so let's have a little bit of tear and tape, because I've got to say, I run out of Stampin' Up! Glue dots. So I thought, I know, I'll just get some for now, and then I can, when I get my next delivery, I will order some glue dots. But the glue dots I got are ginormous. I mean, they're just ridiculously large, to be honest. Oh, I've got to get under the desk as well, because I've dropped the lid off my pick tool, and it's the pointy end. So before I go to bed, I must find that, because if the 3-year-old gets hold of this thing, we'll all be in trouble. Right, so if I put that there, go across the corner to where I caught the card, like that. Vanessa, you're a genius. Thanking you very much for that. So I think that was the right spot to put it. You never know, might be wrong. This is me. I'm here to make mistakes, so you don't have to. Actually, they're never mistakes. You just, you know, you find a lovely friend like Vanessa who will just give you the perfect hint to cover the corner, like so. So if I do that and then put one across that corner as well, do you think maybe 2 corners? I think maybe 2 corners. Yeah, I quite like that idea. So pop that there. I find this is the easiest way to get tear and tape up. Pokey tool. Sorry, I shouldn't call it pokey tool. It's a pick tool. But force a habit, innit? Right, try and get them even Stevens, like that. That's going to go there. There we go. Bit of tear and tape for ribbon. Genius, isn't it? There we go. Right, so there's that. So then should we put that across the middle? Oh, I quite like that. I think we'll go with that. And I might even put some dimensionals underneath it. So I'm just going to glue. I really must get a new glue out. Although I think I've still got every other glue I've ever finished, because I always think there's bound to be a little bit more in the bottle. And then if you proved right and there is a little bit left, you think, well, if I didn't get it this time, maybe I'll, you know, maybe I'll get a bit more that I just can't throw them away then. Okay, so when you're cutting out your die cuts, always think, right, well, how could I do it so that I can keep the piece that I'm cutting out of? It's the same as when you know, lots of people do, I forget to do it, but when you're doing stamping, if you're needing to stamp off, you stamp off on another piece of paper and you're creating your own, another one sheet wonder, or a little, you know, piece of scrap paper that's become a one sheet wonder because you've stamped off on another piece of paper. So I'm just going to get some thicker cardstock to make a card base, because I wanted to use up that piece of scrap paper. So I'm not cutting it, Wendy. I'm scoring at 14.5 centimeters. Then I am cutting at 10.5. And then I'm going to put it back in. That's 14.5. So 14.5. Don't know why I'm doing it that way. I make life hard for myself. Just fold it, Wendy. Right, so 14.5 there. There we go. And then I'm just going to glue this onto here. I'm going to put a little bit of extra glue at the ends of the ribbons so they don't ever come off, because that wouldn't be good. And then if the card is fitting, because it should be exactly the same size, I stand it up and tap it to get it in the right place, and then gently squash it. But I'm being very careful because I'll pull the ribbon off, I'll smudge it again, as you do. There we go, card number 2. Very different to card number 1. And then I love this paper from the Sand and Sea, which is still available in the... Yes, it would. The only thing is, Janet, is the... Let me show you. These are separate individual pieces. So you'd have to be very careful if you were using it as a stencil, because I did think that, but then I actually got a bit like, ooh, maybe not, because the prong pieces will just bend. Let's have a look. Right, what do I want? I need the trimmer, that's what I need. So I'm going to cut this one, just move that ribbon out of my way. Should we have it that way? Oh, I like that way. Okay, so this one is going to be 10. The January to June catalogue is going to carry on until the end of the month. So if there's anything you fancy, or if you would like one of the brochures, I know there's not long left, but you know, still time to order. Have a look online, or just give us a shout. I will do my best. Right, so this is the card that I have cut out to be put onto there. And I've cut that too big, haven't I? This one. So this one needs to be 10 by 14 as well, and I've done it to the size of the card base. But I'd like to do a different colour for that one, to put another tone on it again. See, now this is why I get gunky bits in my glue, because I don't concentrate. Okay, so I did this, and then I cut out a couple of flowers for something else and thought, ooh, I quite like that. So I also quite like when you put the pieces back, or maybe if you pokey tool the dots out, there we go. So pop the pieces back in. Like so, and then I did the leaf there, 3 flowers. Now with the flowers I was thinking maybe I'll fold up or I might put them back in slightly squiff. I'll have a look at them in a minute. Now this one, what I did was I put it in and die cut the first leaf, and then if you'll stay in there, there we go, and then I took the second one and I placed it where I'd like it to sort of stick out, so I've just got like a little bit of a leaf and it will sit just in there. And this one as well, this is from the Iconic dies. What you do is you get your pick tool from the back side and just sort of push a little bit onto the little tiny flaps on here, and then it raises them up. It's a bit like the hydrangea. Where's my phone going? Honestly, you seem miles away from me now. I keep going to do something and the phone's miles away. Oh dear me. I'm just going to pull you back a little bit because, you know, we don't want you too far away. Okay, that's better. Okay, so we're just going to fold them out, and then they stand up, so it gives you a little bit more. You can see the shadow in. Put them in there. So what I then thought I would do was colour them a little bit, but this piece, not this piece. So I'm just going to take them out a second. This may not work, but you know, I'm here to have a go so you don't have to. So you can go, oh, that was a really good idea, or no, that was a bad idea, Wendy. Okay, so this one would be in there. So I quite like the idea of having, oh, here we go with the brushes again, guys. And do you know, I'm just going to swap glass in. Oh, the dies are called Iconic. I'll show you the packaging. Where are we? This is the die set, and they're called Iconic dies. Now they're in the dies section because they don't have a stamp set with them. They don't feature, so I think these will be a little bit lost. So that's why I got them, because I thought, do you know what? I bet there isn't many people that's have got that one. I really like it. So I think this is the right one. This is yellow. So let me just get my crushed curry. And I just want a hint. Well, she says a hint and she puts a blob. So, you know, if this doesn't work, then shoot me. So we'll do that on that one. And then we're going to have some fresh freesia on the little flowers. That's green. Actually, the leaf, there's enough green on this to just do the leaves. Like so. And what was that one? I'm running out of patches of paper to actually test it on. Oh, there we go. That was the right one. So then we're just going to go around these ones. Give them a little bit of a... And then for the last one, we're going to go polish pink, which I'll use the fresh freesia. Hi, Janice. So a bit of fresh freesia. No, better polished pink. That'll be the one. Just on there. Right, so this will either look amazing or I'll be going, nope, nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So pop that onto there. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Do we think it looks all right, or do we sack that idea? Try again. Start again, Wendy. that one goes in there. Okay. Oh. Where did the other two go? just lost them, you know, as you do. Is that the right one? I don't think it is. No? It's not that one. That's that one. Oh, that's it now. Everyone look under your chairs. Where did it go? Let's pray it didn't go on the floor, because I tell you what, we're just going to get another one. It's not out of there. Out of here. Right, let's have a look. Have we got another little one? Is that the littlest one? Nope. Shock horror. This is absolutely typical, isn't it? The one I can't find, and I've got loads of the other sizes left. Where did it go? I am just going to have a quick look on the floor. Talk amongst yourselves, ladies. Well, I can't see it. Okay. Hi, Phoebe. Honestly, Phoebe, it's like drawing. It's watching someone else. It's like drawing for yourself. It is, honestly. Believe me. Okay, so we've lost a little flower, but you know, I might just cut another one because I can. And everything's here, so there's no reason why not. I just need a piece of scrap paper, which I have a few pieces here. Right. Where's the other plate? Just grab out the die. Right, okay. So teeny weeny flower. It is typical, isn't it, that this happens. Although I suppose if my desk wasn't quite so messy, maybe, just maybe, it would be okay. Oh my goodness, and now I've missed. Hang on. Okay. Right, now we're ready. Right, we'll push those out of the way. Put the die somewhere safe. Right, so we've got a new flower, guys. Have I cut his leg off? Oh, nobody'll know. Nobody'll know. It's fine. Right, okay. So, and I noticed that this piece up here hasn't really got any colour. So, I am going to shade it a bit. So, I think what we'll do is we'll glue it all down first. And then we will do some shading on there. Just a board, I think just a board around it, and then a sentiment across the top, and we'll be away. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so let's glue this down. Like this. Yeah, see, if you make a mistake or anything, they're just happy accidents. They're not mistakes. Okay. Turn it over. Again, I'll pick it up, tap it gently to get it square. Look, 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 I've smudged it again. Goodness me. I'm just a walking disaster. It's alright, my rubber's here. Shake the whole desk. Give you all a bit of a headache while you shake around. There we go. Disaster averted. Right, so what we're going to do now is on the flowers, I'm going to curl them up a little bit on the edges. Oh. I'm a little all faint then. I'm alright though, don't worry. So I'm just going to do that, and then I just want to perk it up just a little bit at the edges of the little flowers, so you can sort of see the pink underneath, because they're not as open as the other ones. So then we're going to put this one in like so. I'll use my pick tool to get that one back up because I didn't curl it first. But then when you push it down, it pushes it down all the way. So there we go. Right, so this one, we'll pop a little tiny, just keep moving the glue all the time, and it sort of doesn't get quite so much on it, she says. I always make a mess with glue. It's just part of it, I think. Just part of the creating process. So there we go. Stick that one down. Oh, I quite like that now. I've stuck it. And then this one with his little, it's like a Venus flytrap. It's got its claws out ready to get you. Right, now we're trying to remember which way around this one goes. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Everyone see that then? Got it first time just about. There we go, it's that one. Then we want a leaf. So I'm going to stick this one in first so that I can get it perfect. Like so. So when I take this one in, too much glue, Wendy. Bit there. And then a little tiny bit on the tip. Like so. Slide it into place, so then it looks like two leaves together. Stick. Stick. And then the last leaf. Okay, so what we'll do is scrap paper, and then what colour is that one? Sometimes I wonder about myself. I really do. Turn it in that way, and then I can see what I'm doing. See, that's brown. I don't want brown around the edge. Bit of yellow, maybe? We'll put a bit of yellow down here, like so. And then turn it a bit. Don't want to try not to get too much. What colour is that? Is that green? Pink. And what else we got? That's green, is it? Oh, we have got green on there, haven't we? So a bit of green. I do love a bit of a rainbow. There we go. And then we'll end with a little bit of pink in the corner. Like that. Then we need to put a sentiment on. So Nope, let's go that way. Okay, so sentiment. What sentiments have we got on the... on the birdhouse? What sort of things we got on there? Birthday wishes. No, they're boring. Well, they're not boring. They're just not suitable for what I require. I should have put some background texture. Maybe we need some dottage or something. See, Phoebe, I love colour. Lots and lots of colour. Okay, so let's put a sentiment on, because, you know, what's this? Look, see, now when I was looking for a big one, I couldn't find it, and here it is. So happy to hear your exciting news. No, I don't like that there at all. Needs to be bigger. Hold up, hold up. Let's have a look. What have we got in here? Well, what can I say? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, there's definitely one I want, because I found it the other day, but I mean, I really need to sort out my die cuts, because I have an awful lot of die cuts. We could put a big butterfly on. Could we stick a butterfly on it, do you reckon? I think that would go, wouldn't it? Thank you, Kathy. Trying to find a butterfly. I've got loads of butterflies in here from when I did my colouring video. So I'm just trying to find one. Oh, that one. That matches better. Like that. There we go. And then we only need a small sentiment then, don't we? None of this big. Oh, should we sneak a turtle in? Look how cute he is! I'm so soppy, honestly. Okay, so all we need is a little sentiment now. And I know just the one, and it's going to be in black, because it'll stand out very nicely. Need a little block. There we go. I love this font on this. I mean, which way round does it go? Leave it there for a second. That is so nice. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. And I want it to stand out. So if I put the butterfly a little bit like that. Now, we're going to be breaking out. This is the first time I've done this, guys. No, it isn't actually. I have nearly run out of evening evergreen in my cardstock. Now, that... Ooh, I'm not sure that goes. Does it go? Yes, it does. Okay. It's either that or that one. Do we think Blackberry Bliss or Polished Pink. No, it's definitely Blackberry Bliss. Sorry guys, you don't get a vote. I've made unanimous, I'll spit it out in a minute. Unanimous decision. Woo says Blackberry Bliss. So let me just score this because I haven't. Not entirely sure why not. Probably find out it's the wrong size now. Get the knife out of the way, the blade, because that would be totally, oh no, it's perfect size. Perfect. So this one will need to have, actually I didn't do an inside on the other one. I'll do an inside for the other ones in a minute. Okay, and then we'll just do the 3 cards tonight because we've been here a while now, guys. Thank you so much for staying with me with my ramblings. So I just want to glue my butterfly on. And of course we all know that, you know, a butterfly would not be complete without Ringcastella. Da, da, da. Just on the tips of the wings because clearly it will help it fly. Maybe we should put some on. Just a little bit, just a dusting of fairy dust, because I'm a fairy. I'm not really. It's very sad. I am very sad. There we go. I should have curled him first. I like to curl their leaves because they tend to stay up a bit better, like that. Okay, so let's glue it on. There we go. It isn't the right size. It's alright guys, I'll just trim the bottom off in a minute. It is all good. It's because I usually cut off 1/2 centimetre. So I shall do that now because I can. And there's never a mistake. There's always a way. And there you go, look, perfect. Okay, so I'll quickly show you. No, I won't actually. I'll save that card for, I had another card, but I'll save it for a video. I shall film a video tomorrow because I've already prepped it. Okay, shall we have a look at our cards? Shall I try and make some sort of organisation of my chaos so that we can look at cards? Because that would be totally awesome. Just push them out of the way. Okay. So that was number 3. That was number 1. Right, where are we? Are we in? Are we in the camera? I think so. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if anybody would like to order anything or would like any information on anything, just give us a message. Thank you, Margaret. 132. Oh, too plain for you, Mum. Oh, thank you, Phoebe. You're so kind. See, now for me, that is my favourite, but that is because I adore making them. So, yeah. Trying to think now, what else have I done this week, maybe? No, they're not their old ones. The ones I've done this week have been for customer orders, so they've just gone straight out the door, to be honest. So I can't even show you. But yeah, so I just try to find ways of using your dies to their, you know, to their capacity. Like the branch on this one, just snipping them apart so you can spread them out a bit makes it more. I think if I did it again, I'd do 3, and then I'd just do a couple of short pieces just to sort of gather it out a little bit. But I'm really happy with the way that's come out. With this piece, this was the sentiment. And what I did is I snipped that one straight so it looked like a sign on a path, and then when I put it against the post it looked like a signpost, and it said sending your love your way, and I thought that was really, really sweet. Oh, that was the one I made. That one. I've still got to do a video on that one. I will do it, I promise. I've no idea where I put the other card, but that was the other card I made that I've put on Instagram. So I am on Instagram, Facebook, I am on Pinterest. But if you go on my YouTube channel, I've put links underneath in the description for all of my channels and all of the places you can find me. So if you want to pop on there and have a look, and also while you're there you could subscribe to me. It's like a friendly little hug over the internet. Oh, bless you, Phoebe, thank you. So yeah, so if anybody has any questions, or if there's a technique you'd like me to try, even if I've not tried it before, because we can just have a giggle together while I try and do it, because that is quite funny. So my challenge at the moment is to work out how I'm going to use these, because I absolutely adore mushrooms, and I've used them once, but they weren't quite as perfect as I'd like. But that's a problem for me. And I love mushrooms, and of course I love my snail. What have I got on my fingers now? I'm inky. Ugh. So yeah. Anyway, so thank you all so much for watching. Anyone want a catalogue, let me know. I can send you one in the post. Remember that the January to June catalogue runs out soon. So if there's anything you fancy in there, take a look at the Stampin' Up website. I will load my host code onto my shop page so that you can see my host code if you want to go and shop with me. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all soon. Thank you so much. Bye!